Welcome to Energy. I'm your host, Jeremy Wolfmeyer. Coming up on today's show, we'll feature Sean Fusner, Senior Park Specialist for the Employee Spotlight. The Artist of the Month for the Cultural Arts Gallery will be joining us with a sneak peek at his exhibit, and we'll talk about the free adult educational sessions. This and more coming up on Energy. Welcome back. The city is working on a new plan that will embellish the landscape in O'Fallon with the Public Art Master Plan. Here with more is Darren Granis, O'Fallon Cultural Arts Coordinator.
The City of O'Fallon has always strived to make the city bigger and better, from improving our park system to providing a safe place for residents. Adding to their agenda is the newly formed Public Art Master Plan, a plan that will complete the canvas of the city's landscape. Recently, the Advisory Committee, along with VIA Partnership, conducted 2 Imagine Art Here public workshops for public feedback.
The artwork, according to the surveys and the public forums that we did, the artwork's literally been all over the place, but a couple of themes, and it makes sense for being out in O'Fallon, is family-friendly, interactive, the things that people can climb on and do things with. But they also like some real traditional pieces, like the what you would normally think of as a public sculpture, like the bronze realistic sculptures. So there's quite a mix. The areas that we're looking at and that I'm assuming the master plan is going to address would be areas that the city's in control of, primarily the parks, I'm thinking. And then probably the entryways to the city. I-70, of course, that will depend on when construction of the new interchange is done, and also 40. And there's also been some talk, and I know Council Member Howell brought this up, of looking into the new site down at the interchange of 364 and Highway K, where we have 4 different sides that are hard to mow. Eventually, too, I know businesses are kind of getting more and more involved with the trail system, and that's another thing that we're trying to do, is incorporate them with the trails as well. If anybody, is interested, again, we have no formal set plans, but we'd love to hear from artists, from people who know of artists, from people who have ideas. They can always just give me send me an email or give me a call at 636-474-8150. I'd be glad to talk to them, pass the information on to the advisory committee, and we'll go from there.
O'Fallon Theater Works is looking for actors for their next production of The Diary of Anne Frank. O'Fallon Theater Works is holding open auditions for The Diary of Anne Frank. Auditioners should come prepared for cold readings from the script and bring a resume and current photo. Auditions will be held on stage at the O'Fallon Municipal Center located at 100 North Main Street on Sunday, August 14th at 12 p.m. Callbacks will be given on Monday, August 15th at 7 p.m. Production dates are Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, November 4th through the 6th and 11th through the 13th. For more information, visit o'fallon.mo.us/parksandrec. Now we turn to this month's featured employee, Sean Fusner, Senior Park Specialist.
Sean Fusner came to the city 15 years ago. He started out as a parks maintenance worker, taking care of Westhoff Park. From there, he moved to Ozzie Smith Sports Complex, followed by Sports Park. Today, he is back where he started at Westhoff Park and with a new title of Senior Parks Specialist.
We usually get here around 7 a.m. We come and we usually start routine, which we call routine, which is going through, checking all the trash cans, picking up the ground trash, checking all the bathrooms, make sure the bathrooms are fully stocked. And then we do any kind of special projects we have to get done, either mowing, weed eating, any kind of dirt work we have to get done. Then we usually drag all the ball fields and line any of the ball fields out that need to be lined out.
Adding to these job duties are his other responsibilities, such as snow plowing and working special events.
I work all kinds of events. 4th of July is a big one, which we always have to work every year, no matter what's a mandatory thing. We do any kind of the food trucks. We do any kind of event the city Parks Department puts on, we are involved in.
Working in the Parks Department definitely has its benefits.
You get to interact with a lot of the community that you don't normally get to see while you're at work during the number 7 to 4. Usually, a lot of the councilmen are usually there, a lot of the mayors usually at these events. So you get to interact with people that you normally don't get to see, or other people in other departments that you don't normally get to see on an everyday basis.
15 years ago, when Sean started working for the city, O'Fallon's growth was on the fast track, with homes sprouting up everywhere, businesses setting up shop, and the construction of new parks.
We developed a lot more stuff. I was involved with building the Burnens playground, so that helped out a lot building that. You get to see a lot of the kids playing around. Since I've started, Dames came about. We've had Sports Park Phase 2, Soccer Park came about, and there's just been a lot of changes in the parks.
One other benefit as a parks worker is seeing the outcome of your work.
I like being able to see the enjoyment of getting the chance to improve the parks that I used to play in when I was a kid for the next generation of kids. You get to see all your hard work actually get to pay off, because you get to see how people use like we said, we built Burnens Playground. You get to see the kids that normally might not get to play on a playground because of disabilities and stuff, get to actually use a playground that you were a big part of putting and building together. Kids use the ball fields, just regular parks, just hanging out, having good old family time that they actually get to enjoy in the parks that you actually maintain. And that goes back to let you realize why you do what you do.
The O'Fallon Parks and Recreation Department is offering free adult educational sessions. Here's Tyler Landerith, Recreation Specialist, with more.
We offer different educational sessions with groups like AW Healthcare and Bowie Funeral Homes. They're very informative. They're free for seniors to come in and enjoy, get a cup of coffee and get some good information. For example, with AW Healthcare, they do a lot of skin care, diabetes, information, just ways that you can stay healthy in your house, stay active. It's just really good to come in and talk to a professional and answer any questions you might have. With Bowie Funeral Homes and a couple other groups, we rotate those in and out, so it's different information that's coming in that's available to seniors. Some of the other groups that we have coming in are West Community Credit Union, where you can ask questions on refinancing or purchasing a home. And you can also learn how to improve your credit score. This is great service for residents and seniors to come in and get some great information. If you have any questions, these professionals can help you out. You can come in, enjoy. It's a very comfortable environment where you can ask anything you might have questions about. To find out more information, you can go to our website or contact myself, Tyler, at 636-474-8105.
The O'Fallon Parks and Recreation Department is looking for artists for their annual RSC Art and Family Festival. The O'Fallon Parks and Recreation Department is seeking artists to show, demonstrate, and sell their work at the RSC Art and Family Festival at the Renaud Spirit Center. This event gathers some of the best local artists, crafters, and musicians. The event is a fun-filled day for everyone that includes activities for the kids, food trucks, and a movie in the evening. The event takes place on Saturday, September 24th from 5 to 8 p.m. with a movie starting at 8. For more information or an application, please contact Tyler at tlandreth@o'fallon.mo.us or 636-474-8105. The St. Louis Cardinals have a long tradition of winning and catching the imagination of their fans. Now let's check in with a local artist who is bringing Cardinal players to life with realistic game day sketches. Joe Meyer has more.
O'Fallon native and local graphic designer Brian Wiz Wazorik's art exhibit, Boys of Summer, is set to open at O'Fallon's Cultural Arts Gallery at the Renaud Spirit Center. Inspired by local legends Ozzie Smith and Stan Musial, Brian channels nostalgia for America's pastime in his fun, baseball-themed paintings and drawings.
I was looking for a way that I could relax and enjoy myself. And when you have a talent and you're good at something and you enjoy doing it, that's a rare combination. So I found art was a good outlet for me to kind of get away from everything else in the world.
Brian uses a colorful palette to paint classic baseball icons like Jackie Robinson and Bob Gibson, and a simple one-color scheme to enshrine tomorrow's stars on St. Louis's own Major League team.
Growing up in St. Louis, of course, I like the St. Louis Cardinals. But baseball is also something that, it was one of my first memories as a child. I played Little League Baseball from a young age, and it's a way I always connected with my dad, too. You know, baseball was one of the first things I remember him introducing me to.
A series of 5 vibrant baseball pitch paintings is the highlight of the exhibit, as is a simple sketch of fan favorite Yadier Molina drawn in red Conte.
So I focused on 2 different generations of St. Louis Cardinals, the players that we all know really well today, Yadier Molina, Matt Carpenter, Michael Wacha, and then I did a series of watercolor paintings that I'll also be displaying with baseball greats for the St. Louis Cardinals, Stan Musial and Bob Gibson, to name a few.
Catch Brian's exhibit, Boys of Summer, at the Renaud Spirit Center through September 22nd. And samples of Brian's artwork can be found on his Etsy webpage at brianwiz.etsy.com.
I like to always be attempting new and different mediums or mixing mediums together. That's also been one of my crutches with art, is that I tend not to focus on one thing too long. I like to always be exploring different avenues and trying new things out.
Another great trip is planned through the Parks and Recreation Department. Journey back to Missouri's unique past with a trip to historic Arrow Rock, Missouri. The entire village has been designated a National Historic Landmark for its role in a westward expansion as part of the Santa Fe Trail, and has the home of artist George Caleb Bingham, one of America's greatest 19th century artists. After the guided tour, you will enjoy a delicious lunch at the J. Houston Tavern, and then watch $1 Million Quartet at the famous Lyceum Theater. This exciting trip takes place on Wednesday, September 14th, with the bus leaving Civic Park at 8:30 a.m. and returning at 6:30 p.m. Cost is $80 for residents and $89 for non-residents, which includes deluxe motor coach transportation, a step-on guide, lunch, tickets to the Lyceum Theater, admissions, and gratuities. For more information on this and other trips, visit o'fallon.mo.us/parksandrec or call 636-474-2732. There are plenty of things to do in O'Fallon. Here's a look at this week's calendar.
Tuesday nights are rockin' in Civic Park with O'Fallon Jammin', so don't miss out. This coming Tuesday, August 16th, Retro Boogie will take to the stage rockin' the sounds of Motown, disco, pop, and rock. This free event is a good time for all ages that offers great music, food trucks, and activities for the kids. Make sure to bring a blanket or lawn chair for seating. This event takes place every Tuesday now through August 23rd with different musical flavors from 6:30 to 9 p.m. Civic Park is located on the north end of O'Fallon, just a quarter of a mile from Highway 70 at 308 Civic Park Drive. For more information, visit o'fallon.mo.us/jammin'. Get your little ones signed up for preschool at the Renaud Spirit Center. Qualified instructors will help your child develop skills in language arts, math, science, and more. 3 sessions are offered per year, with the next one taking place September 12th through December 12th, with a choice of Monday, Wednesday, and Friday sessions or Monday and Wednesday sessions. For more information, please contact the Renaud Spirit Center's front desk at 636-474-2732. Attention, all ninja wannabes! The Renaud Spirit Center is offering Little Ninja Warriors tumbling class. In this class, you will be climbing, crawling, and doing flips. And parents, this is the perfect opportunity to let your little guy burn some energy. Your child will also build endurance and strength as they complete obstacles, learn tricks, and have fun ninja style. The next session takes place on Thursday, August 25th from 6:30 to 7:25 p.m. Cost is $52 for residents and $59 for non-residents. O'Fallon Theater Works is offering Theater Dance Dynamics for kids ages 7 to 12. If your child loves to dance and is interested in theater, this new class will be perfect for them. They will explore the dynamics of theater dance, including movement, space, rhythm, and style. They will also learn the basic techniques to accentuate their onstage character and have fun putting it all together in a performance to be presented at the end of the session. This 12-week course will begin on Tuesday, September 6th from 6:30 to 7:30 p.m. Cost is $96 for residents and $108 for non-residents.
That's all for today's show. Thanks for joining us. See you next time on Energy.